are flipped around. Are you ready to dive deep with drills? This canvas has one of my favorite phrases of all times, choose joy, because I feel like no matter where in life we are, no matter what tragedy, no matter how tired, no matter how happy we are, we have a choice and we can choose to put our filter on of how to see the world. And so choose joy. Joy does not mean happy. It's a frame of mind, an attitude. And so this I purchased from crystalcanvas.us. It is square crystal. As we talked about, square crystals are the thing of 2021. Square ABs were the thing of 2020. I can't wait to see what 2022 has in store. This canvas, though, I enhanced even further. So when I purchased it, it came with the regular opaque 310s, which is what you see in the background, and then it came with crystals. Okay, I have one baggie here. These are the green crystals that I used. Super beautiful. We talked about the crystals and the difference between ABs and crystals in video 1. What I did is I used two different philosophies here. Philosophy number 1 is basically switching out direct DMC colors. For instance, I had 906 here, and then I looked at my stash and I do not have 906, and so that is not a direct drill for drill. So what I did is I looked at the S. S was the red 666, and I had 666. So I put the crystals in, and up here in the rainbow, and then I decided to use my own enhancement and outline the crystals in AB, so it gave it a different style. Right? I made it my own. I enhanced it, and it gives it a different way to look. Also up here, I gave it a little outline. These are 666s, and that is an example of switching it out. So you have crystal 666. I switch it out for AB 666. You can do the same with regular ABs, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. That's one philosophy. The next philosophy is to, if you don't have the direct color, it's okay. You can look and see, are there colors that are similar? So you can hold, now these are round, but I do have square, but you can hold up the ABs to your crystals or to your regular drills. And you can decide, is this the color I want to switch out for? And that's what I did with the yellow. That's what I did with the orange. And I did it with the pink as well and the green. So the blue was switched out, DMC for DMC, same. The red was same. And let me see, blue, red, and maybe it was the green and square. And then I had yellow, orange, pink, and purple. I had to adjust. With the purple, it didn't matter. I saw this and I thought, oh, I'm gonna do these little spouts. Now, I'm not a professional, but I thought it turned out pretty good. And then in the middle, I didn't care what color yellow it was. I just picked a pretty yellow because it didn't have to lay next to the yellow crystal. The center was supposed to be this yellow crystal. I decided to do it all ABs because I wanted it to have a different look to it. Also, up here, I wanted to kind of give a little option of almost like the rainbows on a cloud. And so I used some frost crystals here as well and added. So these are ways that I enhanced by looking at the whole picture and what did I want with it. Okay, so we're gonna move on. This is another one. I wanted to give you an example. Let's get this in better view. So this is the spangler I did Let me move this off of here so we can see this beauty in all of its glory. Okay, so this is the Spangler. This is the little dragon. I loved the little slippers. And you got your books over here. Now something here is I started to do ABs in the carpet. And I realized, number one, I didn't have a lot of that particular color. So over here in the carpet, I did not do ABs. And that's okay. It's sparkly enough. It's separated by the slipper. Nobody but myself is going to notice. It does give it a little bit of a highlight. That's wonderful. I did do some ABs with the little marbles here, but again, I wasn't liking quite how it turned out, so I didn't do as much in these. I did a little bit of AB with the eyes. Not too much. I don't necessarily like to use a lot of black, except for a painting I'm going to show you. The black ABs tend to give you a green or blue look, and so if you're trying to get a nice pupil, a nice darkness to your painting, I would reserve your ABs for highlighting with other colors, like here in the nose or under the nose. I used a few, but I would stay away from the actual black, but that's my opinion. Also here, these are little fireflies. What I did is, you can see it's a little bit of an extra sparkle. I actually switched out the color for these sunshine sparklers. So these do not have DMC colors attached to them, but what I did is I looked at what color. This is my spares. I haven't kitted down yet. Let me open it. Forgive me. My hands are not working quite well today. So I looked at the different colors that were in the fireflies. I can't remember which color it was. And then I thought, you know, screw it. I'm not going to do ABs. I want to do the sunshine because it has an extra sparkle to it. And I did. And it turned out really well. So I picked one symbol to switch out. I did not switch it out through the whole canvas. I only switched it out for the fireflies. I felt like it really helped accentuate that these are fireflies and that they're glowing. Now you could potentially use glow in the dark here if you wanted. I don't have my paintings up from the dark, and so to me, I didn't use glow in the dark on this one, but you could very well. I scraped this when I pulled it out and messed up my own canvas, but that's okay. It's gonna go back. Another thing over here is I also put some gold sparklers in his tum-tum and in his cheeks. There's some gold sparklers there. And then I did switch out color for color on his pillow and a little bit in the books. I just wanted you to see that this is highlighted. He's a dragon. He has beautiful scales, and I didn't switch out every single color. I just wanted some accents. So I chose strategically based on the ABs I had available to me, based on the color palette, and based on where I wanted the highlights to be. And that's what I came up with. If everything is an AB, it's gonna be a wash. It's gonna wash out what you're trying to do. So I would recommend looking at your photo as a whole, looking at your list. What ABs do you have? Where is that symbol at? And what would you like to see your painting? Where would you like to be highlighted? Now, in blinging in the new year, Tia and I, every Wednesday and Friday of January, Wednesdays on Tia's channel, Fridays on my channel, and even if you're watching this late, you can go back and watch the replays. We are going to get very specific about highlights, shadows, when to use ABs versus crystals and sparklers. This is just getting your palette ready to dive in. Okay, so I'm going to switch this out for another canvas. We're going to dive in. Here is the next canvas I wanted to show you. This probably is one of my two favorite specialized enhancements. I had so much fun. This is from Treasure Studios Art. It's a Lizzie Falcon. It's called My Black Cat, and I just absolutely loved it. I traded out 550. It's a purple in her hair. I did not do all of it. I just did the strands in her hair. I did some green in her eyes. Notice I did not do black ABs. There are some purple in there. I did like her lips, and I remember her lips were not DMC for DMC color. I actually had to compare and pick the closest yellow I had to it. This is to show you the cat, okay? So the cat was technically I think it was 939, which is a dark, deep blue. It's probably this color in here. But what I wanted to do to differentiate the cat from her is I used ABs. And when you use dark ABs, it gives it a green or a blue tint. But for this purpose, it was amazing because it's a black cat. It's a fall Halloween picture. I really feel like it did justice to this canvas and did what it was meant to do. I did use some ABs sparingly in her outfit as well. And I did some in the pumpkin. Again, the pumpkin, I did not have specific oranges that was a DMC for DMC color. However, I think it turned out really well. I just did some highlights. So I did a little bit down here for ABs, and I did the light color in AB, and everything else is normal, and it just gives it a little bit of depth. And that's what I love about ABs and crystals, is it adds depth to your painting as well. So this was a round, and I've got to go back over it and press down the drills. I was so hurrying really fast. And then this last one, I went crazy as well. Put this out of the way. This is Diamond Art Club. I absolutely loved doing this one. So I did some frost up here in the stars. This was a scattered, I'll explain in just a minute. These keep popping up. What I used here was this black velvet for some of her hair, and they aren't the same size, and so sometimes they like to pop a little bit. So these were yellow, and they were different types of yellow, and I thought I'm just going to make them all frost opal. They're sparklers. Over here, the moon actually came with ABs, and so I just did what the moon had. And then, oops, I'm throwing my sparklers around. And then what I did is these crows were magnificent. So I put the ABs through here. Again, I was using the green and the blue to add depth, and they're actually 310s, but they end up giving me this really amazing depth there. In her hair, I did some black velvet, and you can't tell a lot, but when you're in person, it just gives this blue cast, this midnight blue cast to her hair. They're a little bit bigger So what I had to do is I had to do like 3 or 4 and then put the normal color in. 3 or 4 and then put the normal color in. And I might have to go through and remove some and put the normal color in because they keep popping. And that's just because they're slightly bigger, but I was bound and determined to use them because I absolutely love, 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 love the color. Here I did use some ABs in the eyes, and then in her, I did not do ABs here in her eyelashes. I did not want her eyelashes to look that green color. Again, I reserved that for look at the depth. This is just my favorite and how it turned out because of the ABs, and I just interwove them through the black and came up with these feathers. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I put some here in her boot buckles and the stars of her boots. Turned out beautiful. So those are the ways you can use ABs and sparklers. Now, I'm going to give you just a little hint on what we're going to do in Blinging in the New Year. This is a canvas I'm doing this Christmas. It's a Craftably. Join me in doing it. I was so excited to get it. It is square. All of the snow, OMG, all of the snow is AB. Now, I have not unboxed this yet, but there will be an unboxing soon. Here's the square ABs. Again, like I said, 2022 was square ABs. Everybody was doing it. So it's going to be on the trees. It's going to be in the snow. And what I look at is, again, how can I add depth to this painting? And I really don't think extra ABs are going to be needed for this painting. I think with the snow glistening, I'm going to want the colors, the other colors, to be themselves and not overwhelm the painting with ABs. I don't know yet until I really get into it if I want to do some ABs here in the dark trees. I'm not sure, but as a whole, I'm pretty much going to leave this. And that's what I want to talk to you about is when you have a painting, first look at it. If it comes with ABs, where are the ABs placed? Like they're going to be all over the trunk of the truck. They're going to be all over the roofs. It's going to be all over the snow. It's going to be all through the trees. Now, if this painting did not have those ABs and it was just a little bit of glitz and glamour on the truck, I would have picked maybe certain parts of the tree had ABs on it just to get that snow glistening. Certain parts of this tree with the snow having ABs, but that has already been done for me. So I'm going to leave it as is. Now, for Blinging in the New Year, if you guys saw my unboxing of my Lizzie Falcon, I picked something that was wintry. And this is going to be a good thing for us to talk about. This is why I picked it, because Treasure Studios does not come with ABs. You can get a couple in crystals. There are some with crystal accents. Great, love it, absolutely. But I wanted to work with you guys. Also, I don't have many ABs to switch DMC color for DMC color. I'm going to show you a little bit more of this. And so it's going to be a challenge for me to talk you through this of Twinkle Twinkle. How do I compare some of these colors? Where am I going to put the ABs? Is it going to help? Are there other colors that would go well? I just really thought this would be a great piece for us to work on and really dive in deep of how I pick what I pick. I don't think I'm going to do the snowman completely with ABs. I think I'm going to leave the snow as is, but I could change my mind. Who knows? After I get with Tia helps me bling everything out. I thought about maybe focusing more on the blues. I thought about maybe doing some of the shadowing and making the shadow more AB. Who knows? I have to figure that out. But that's why I chose this, because I didn't want to make it easy on myself. I wanted Tia to teach me something, but I also wanted to just dive in and be creative myself. Now, surprise, I'm going to pull out my computer and we're going to dive into DP with sparklers, and we're going to figure out how do we figure out what we need through the site. I'm going to show you the sparklers, I'm going to show you the ABs, I'm going to show you the crystals. She has this amazing new enhancement set that's actually a really good deal, and I'm super excited. So please, please, please go check out with me DP with Sparklers. Get your ABs and crystals now before she runs out, so you will be ready for blinging in the new year. dpwithsparklers.com. When you input it in, this is what your screen is going to look like. Up here you have the about, the contact, the shop, diamond paintings, drills, etc., etc. I'm going to go ahead and go in this shop now. Okay, so they are going to show, as you can see, every single product they have in the shop, because I didn't go up here. I didn't do diamond paintings, drills, new tools, etc. I just did all of it. So what I'm going to do is hit the plus on the category, and now I can sort everything I want to sort. These are those big bling items that I was talking about in video number 2. It's going to take a minute to load. So these are about the size of, I would say, 2 to 4 sections, little squares. You've got your quad cubes. I have a whole bunch of these. I'm so excited to use them. They cover 4 squares. She has a clearance section. She has a diamond painting section. And what I love is she has this full drill, legally licensed artwork. I have several of these. If you've seen my video, I have the dripping rainbow and I have the Hawaiian girl. Love them both. I know my friend Rebecca and my friend Crashly have this rainbow hands. I know a couple people have the stained glass. They're absolutely gorgeous. They have both the regular drills, the crystals, and the ABs. Tina over at DP with Sparklers loves to switch it up. Then you have some sticker kits if you want to get some stickers for some stocking stuffers. They're on sale right now at the time of this video. Great price to add as a keepsake onto your order. Then you're going to go into your drills. Okay, so you've got your rhinestones, which we talked about, the crystals. That's the little shimmer look to it. You have some glow. Just waiting for my internet to load. Some glow round drills. It's thinking right now. So all of these are glow in the dark that you can pick. She has them very well described, and she has pictures. There's some neons, some pearls. Pearls for squares, that basically means that they are slightly smaller. We talked about that with the sparklers. They're a little bit smaller, so they fit your square paintings even though they're round. And I've used them before and square paintings, and you can't tell from a distance. This is one of my 2 favorite parts, which is the round AB drills. Right now she has 141 colors for round, so you can sort through. This is what I was saying in the beginning of this video, where I would come and see what she has, compare different colors. Her pictures are really well done. You can get a close-up if you want. I think my computer is thinking, because I've been able to get close up before. I think it's my internet. And then you have your sparklers. Love the sparklers. Those are the ones with the flat top. They're made out of glass. They add just an amazing sparkle to your diamond painting. Oh, see, I told you, my internet. So you can get really close up, see what she has. She has a description in here, and then she has related products that you can check out as well. We're going to go back, though, to the sparklers. Love them, love them, love them. And then these are the sets I was talking about. Many of my friends are asking, where are these sets, these enhancement sets? Right now they're labeled as sets. And so here you've got Autumn Days, which is really wonderful. You've got Back to the Basics, which is like a primary color. Here's that Autumn Days close up. You can see, compare. Is it something I need? I love that autumn color sparkler. I don't have that yet. I need to go get that one. That's one of the few I do not have. They have a neutral. They have a Earth Day. They have a couple purples and pinks and blues and greens. Lots of fun. And it's a great starter kit because you get 6 ABs and 1 sparkler set. It's wonderful for the paintings that you're working on. Let's go back to the categories over here. And then you have your squares. So there's sparkler for squares, which are the small ones I showed you. And then you have square ABs, square jelly ABs. But these are her squares. So beautiful. All the pictures are fantastic. And a little behind the scenes, she told me that she has 30 more colors coming. Amazing! This is something that's new as well, is she has square crystals. There's 95 colors here, so you can pick. And look at this, square crystal ABs. Is this the newest thing that's out there? There's 25 of them. And I have this, I think it's the 700. I keep wanting to try to show you, forgetting I'm looking at the screen. They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Waiting for my internet to catch up. But look at that. Oh my goodness, the image, fantastic. Okay, and then there's square crystal jellies. I have not worked with these yet. I can't wait to dig in and see what is there. Jellies remind me, like we talked about in video 1, those jelly shoes all the kids used to wear. And then we've got your square metallic, which is really cute. I love using the pewter. I remember doing a video a long time ago talking about how I wish we had metallic drills that we could use to help increase the sparkle, and now we do. Then she has a list of what is new as she adds more things. So November, which is the month I'm doing this video in, this has 77 of the new things that she has added. But she has other things as well. She has pens and she has stickers and cover minders, tools, different things like that. So check out dpwithsparklers.com. You will not be disappointed. You will fall down the rabbit hole and have a fantastic time. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped, and I can't wait for Blinging in the New Year. We are going to have a blast with Tia and I hope to see you soon. So until next time, be blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.